2. Hey everyone, and welcome to episode 17. I think we're at 17 of the CPA-fol podcast. Took last week off. Just taking a breath. It's the end of the year. Things are getting busy. How are things for you?
Busy. If you're talking about just general life stuff, yeah.
Yeah. So I figured, it was worth it taking last week off. I actually edited that video, that top 5 holiday sets video. So I was still doing some stuff, still working on some stuff, building some Bionicle. You building any sets lately?
No, I haven't built anything in the last couple weeks.
Just time, not enough time.
Not enough time, and the amount of sets that I'm willing to open is dwindling.
Yeah, I really feel that.
You feel.
I've been getting
It's
a lot
like
of sets.
Lottery. It's genuinely a lottery. You're like, all right, how am I going to lower my standards to which one? And then you're like, all right, I guess this one's not as important. I'll open it.
Pretty much. That's kind of part of the reason why I started getting the Minecraft ones, because they were just fun little builds. I had low kind of expectation, low threshold of value for them, so I didn't really have any problem with opening those.
Oh yeah.
So definitely feel that. I do have I see the BD1 on your desk. I do have BD1, but I don't know if I'm ever gonna. We'll see if I'll ever.
Yeah, I think we've talked about this a little bit.
Yeah.
It's a cool desk ornament.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
I don't have any great things to say about the build itself. So
Okay.
It's not like you're gonna miss
Interesting.
a lot. Pretty standard as far as how Lego Star Wars is. They churn those out in a factory.
Oh yeah. Most certainly. But I will say a Lego theme that should be no surprise to anyone that I am into greatly is Lego Bionicle, I should say.
What?
So I know it's a surprise. In case you didn't know, I am very into Lego Bionicle. So the spoilers out, everyone. The word's out. I know I was gonna release it in 2024, but I figured might as well drop the news now. So I have a shelf, and I posted on my Instagram yesterday. It should still be visible. Yeah, it'll be up there for another couple hours because of the 24-hour thing. But super excited with all the Bionicles I've been able to build. So that's been literally 10-year-old me is just through the roof right now with getting all these sets was never able to get.
Yeah, your shelf is full, your heart is full, your bank account is empty.
Just exactly how God intended all AFOLs to be. That's really how it's supposed to be for an AFOL. If it was any other way, it would be the world would be amiss and would be not proper. So that's if we were ever going to get to weekly pickups, it's all Bionicle for me. The past 30 days.
You don't see the light at the end of the Bionicle tunnel for a little bit now, do you?
Well, as far as building goes 100%. But as far as purchasing goes, I think I'm set for a while. And I've been sorting stuff. So I've got sorted here. It's mostly behind me. You can kind of, maybe I can tease a little bit. It's mostly right here behind me. So other than that,
the buckets, I see them.
Yeah. So I do have, I've got a couple of masks sitting in front of me, where did I put that one?
And do we have a little bit of a different angle this week? You can see a little more of your desk here.
Yeah, we do have a slightly different angle, and that's mainly because, in case those didn't know, I do have a new desk, and I have to make sure nothing is confidential on the desk. I think it's fine. So I've got here, I'll go ahead and hide you real quick. So I've got this kind of donut-shaped desk. So I have all these views or access to pretty much every portion of the desk. So it's like a quarter circle and with a little cutout. So it's like a quarter donut
I like that. That's a lot of you've got a lot of space there for building, and even with your laptop, and you could even have some notepads up there, and you still got some space to stick
Exactly.
some sets
Yeah.
to build, whatever have you. It's a good shape. I like it.
Yeah, it popped up in Facebook Marketplace, like all the great deals do. And so at first I was a little hesitant because it looked kind of small, but I mean from the farthest points, I think it's over 7 feet from edge to edge across, which is kind of insane. And it's, I
Well,
believe,
you have to get more to make a complete circle. So you're spinning
could you
around
imagine?
as
Like just sitting
as
in the
you're
middle and just, oh, I
no,
need
it's
that piece.
no, it's
It's
for
over here.
yeah, it's for dramatic effect. You have it. You spin around and the camera view changes, and you spin around again.
That I don't even know where
Much?
like there are no manufacturer markings on this desk at all. There's like none whatsoever. So I don't even know how to find out
That's crazy.
like
I
where to
mean,
get it
maybe it's
even.
just, generic, executive desk on Wayfair or something. I don't know.
And it's solid wood as well, so it was heavy. It was so heavy. And oh my goodness. Getting it, I don't know if I told you, but getting it from the person's house to my house, we had to drive with the trunk open. Did I mention that to you?
I don't think I had this much detail. No.
Yeah, and so the trunk was open only a little bit. The trunk was open, and all the safety features were beeping and yelling at us like crazy to close the door. But thankfully, it was only about
Heavy?
15 minutes. So definitely could have been worse. 100% could have been worse. So
But was it heavy? Is it heavy? I should say.
it's got to be solid wood, and I can't say exactly how heavy it was, but man, it's got to be close to 100 pounds. It was so heavy.
Well worth the sacrifice.
Exactly. Now I don't want to move just so I don't have to pull this thing back up the stairs now that it's downstairs. So all sorts of conundrums to face in due time, but
Well,
it's how it is.
I officially placed my stamp of approval on the new angle.
Let's see. It's still pretty similar, but
Looks
I can lower my desk and raise my desk or my chair. That's the other thing is the desk is supposed to raise and lower, but I think I may have told you that they chopped the wire. So there's if anyone in the chat is good with electrical stuff, like really really good, like I'm gonna have to take it all apart, take all the metal coverings off, figure out where the wire goes into the motor. It's like a chain motor that lifts and lowers it, and then
yeah.
kind of construct a new even button console because there's no buttons. I think the
Well, not
button
only
was on that side of it.
You most likely need whatever transformer
Yeah,
will attach to it, what have you.
yeah,
Good
exactly.
luck.
So, but as is, I like the height it is, so it's not like I need it raised and lowered. It's just kind of overall would be nice to have. But $25, so literally cannot go wrong with $25. So
Can't.
So Lego news. I wanted to talk a little bit, get your thoughts and get my thoughts out there of a couple things that have been transpiring in the Lego world. And I believe it's been out for a week, maybe a week and a half, and that would be Lego Fortnite. What have you heard about Lego Fortnite?
Well, first of all, disclaimer, this will be opinions and knowledge coming from a non-Fortnite player.
Likewise.
I think I played Fortnite a total play time of maybe 7 minutes in my entire life, and that was back when it first dropped. So bear that in mind.
Well, let me tell you, you've played
from what I've
exactly
seen-
7 minutes more than I have. I'll tell you that.
Well, okay, all right. I'm an expert on this call. So what I've seen some videos, and I've seen some pictures, and just general articles I've been like trying to stay up to date on it a little bit. It looks good. Like I think the look of the characters and what have you is pretty good quality compared to other Lego games that we get out.
I would agree, which is absurd.
I'm like, dang, look at the level of detail on these minifigure like characters. Like obviously the skins or however whatever they call them in the game, but they look really good.
And the shaders and just the overall quality, which
Mhm.
Fortnite, pretty much what kept me away from Fortnite in general versus Call of Duty was just the cartoonish aspect of it. I always preferred a more realistic looking gameplay style just to keep me immersed in the
Sure,
world. And so
fair enough.
that's basically what was the main reason that kept me out of Fortnite in general. And then just if I was going to play a battle royale, it was going to be Call of Duty basically. So that was kind of the main thing that kept me out. But obviously, Lego is, just the style. It's already, when you put it from real life into video games, it's already cartoon-esque. So
So
the world was
yeah,
already there for their
right,
designing.
right,
Really,
and
they didn't have
I
to do
can
much.
I certainly see. I would call this a massive success for both Lego and Fortnite. Just I feel like it was a great partnership.
Mm-hmm.
And I've noticed that I have Epic Games on my PCs, and I get on there to get the free game of the month or whatever whenever it comes out. And I noticed that you can link your Lego account to Epic
Yep.
Games now. And maybe someone can answer this for me. Is there any thing to unlock in game for your Lego account?
I believe there's a free Lego skin. I don't think it's that crazy awesome, but there is a free
Well,
Lego skin in
for Fortnite though.
in Fortnite.
Okay, but it doesn't, not vice versa. You can't like unlock a special like Lego set to. Wouldn't that be cool if like you could get
That
like
would be cool.
insider points, or reach a certain level of what is it called when they win, like a win royale or something?
Yeah,
Like
that would be really cool, and I don't
wouldn't
believe
there,
that's
like
the
you
thing.
get like a little collector set or something? Maybe that's too much, but
That would be crazy,
that would be
but I
another
mean,
benefit of having your like Lego account linked to the game.
or like you get a code to encourage you to purchase something. You
Yeah.
win the thing or you connect the thing. You get a code to redeem with your next purchase, and in your next purchase, you can have basically a gift with purchase.
Yeah, you get like a little minifigure of whatever your skin is or something,
Yeah, or probably just a skin or because obviously if there's like 300 or something, that would be
Yeah.
insane to have all sorts of
But yeah,
different. But no,
again,
that'd be
like I
cool.
said, I would call this a massive success for both of them.
And don't quote me on this. If Cooper or Scott or Angry Canadian, if you guys are actually playing Fortnite and know a lot more than I am, I have been talking with one of my friends at church, and he mentioned he likes Fortnite, he likes Lego, so we naturally talk a lot. And he said that every day since Lego Fortnite has come out, he said there's been and I think this information is about a week old, so maybe it was in the first 5 days. There were 2 million active users on Fortnite each day that Lego Fortnite has been in existence, which is insane. And I'll tell you before that, just to give you scale, he said before that there were about 500,000 each day. So there have been 4 times the users as a result of Lego Fortnite coming into existence.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like I would have seen maybe a double. Yeah, so Cooper says at least 2 million, but will probably drop off until they update it. Which, I mean, yeah, obviously, inevitably, there's going to be a drop off.
It's just everyone who plays Fortnite was obviously going to get on to try this, whether it was for a long period of time or like day. So
yeah, that's a good point. I thought more so kind of thinking, oh, everyone's a new user, but obviously not all of those 1.5 million plus people are going to be new users. But I do have to say, I think there are a lot of, or pretty much like what you said, people played this 5 years ago, haven't touched it since, and now they're going back and either reinstalling it or etc.
Right.
to get back onto it.
If I was into the game, I would do the same thing.
And so Angry Canadian says, I'll play Lego Fortnite when the Clone Trooper skins return. I thought, when are those going active? I thought those were already active as a part of just everything, but maybe not. Maybe that's not the case. So, yeah, and I agree,
Yeah, I don't
Angry
know.
Canadian. I definitely have a hate relationship with Fortnite, just because when it first came out, I don't know, it was so cringy to me. And just the fact that you had all these like people, like, okay, let's be honest, Ninja was making so much money off Fortnite. Everyone
Oh,
everyone knew Ninja because he was the one Fortnite guy, and just so much drama and
yeah,
news
didn't
and
he
like,
like? Wasn't everyone a cheater when he was playing? Every other person was a cheater except for him.
was it? Oh, I wasn't into that deep, I guess, but yeah. So it was just like taking up so much digital space in the game's world. But the love side of it is they did an insane job of pushing other games companies, to go to cross-platform. Because if you remember in college, we were always dreaming about it. And like, my sophomore year, junior year, I remember talking about it, being like, man, there's these articles about in 2 years is when they think everything will be crossplay. Oh man, isn't that gonna be crazy when these actually happen?
Oh, it's wishful thinking.
Yeah,
No
like,
way,
oh,
man.
this will never happen.
Yeah.
And then of course Fortnite comes out, and pretty much right away they're crossplay, and other companies really didn't even have a choice but to go crossplay. So you've got Call of Duty went crossplay, Halo's crossplay, like so many other things. And
Yeah,
so,
it was a standard. It was definitely a standard setter for sure.
which ironically, to the point where I retrospectively forgot that Red Dead Redemption wasn't crossplay. I remember playing.
Oh, that's a sore subject right there.
Playing Red Dead. I was playing it a couple years. Yeah, exactly. Angry Canadian. Minecraft went crossplay too. I was thinking, I wanted to play Red Dead with my now wife, who was on PC, and I just thought in my mind, oh yeah, PC to Xbox, that's gonna be crossplay for Red Dead. So we got into the game. She bought it, just the online only. She bought it. We made her character. We spent like an hour or two. Like, all right, you got to go through the first missions. And I was like, all right, once you're through that, let me know, and then I'll invite you. And then I remember going onto mine, and then going onto hers, and being like, wait, it's not crossplay. No. Come on. So thankfully, I think we were able to return it.
I think that was your opportunity to join the light side and become part of the PC gamer community. That was your opportunity.
It's so expensive.
You know, it's for the health of your marriage. You're gonna have to get a gaming PC.
But then I'm gonna have to grind so hard online to get that.
Hey,
Yeah.
Dude, it happened
Preaching
to me.
to the choir. Yep.
It happened to me. I was like, oh well, now that I have the PC, I'll start getting a few games. Next thing you know, I just
all in.
PC, nothing.
All in.
Yeah, I'm all in.
Yeah. So, are you able to run all your games on pretty much high quality of everything?
I have had no problems.
Nice.
I haven't encountered a game I can't play on ultra. Whatever ultra setting it has. So.
That's the dream. Because that was always kind of my hesitancy to get.
But
okay, there you go. I figured you were probably in the higher tier of gaming PCs in general. So, and yeah, I would agree that Lego Fortnite looks better than other Lego games, or just kind of, it's crazy how good it fits into the world. Yeah. So, do you think will you hop on Lego Fortnite, or Fortnite, I should say, and play some?
Anything's possible.
Yeah.
I don't see that happening, just because I really just don't have an interest in Fortnite. If I did, it would be to be like, oh cool, I'm walking around as a Lego character and I died.
So one thing I was not aware of is it's basically Lego Minecraft, where you have access to so many Lego pieces, and like Minecraft, you can build entire creations in Fortnite in this open world where your friends can play as well and help you build, and they can
Private server.
private. I imagine you can do private, but it's not PvP. So there's no
Okay, that's interesting to me. That's interesting to me. My interest is piqued.
So let me pull up some pictures of examples of certain creations. Lego. And I can't say anything just yet. But I do have to say, for those that are familiar with people in the Lego YouTube community, there will be some interesting things dropping soon in relation to Lego Fortnite. So I'm super excited to see how those turn out. That's all I can say right now. I probably said more than I should have said, but I'm very excited just to see how they turn out and how those go. But here's something, just a simple Lego or a simple Google search of things that people are building in Lego Fortnite. Let me know when you can see that on the screen.
Oh, I got you. I got it. That looks good.
It's like they're building a full-on village. It's crazy.
Okay, and so the purpose of this game mode is literally just building with friends.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Exactly.
There's no other purpose, really, is there?
To my knowledge, and I imagine there's a limited part selection. Like, you probably don't have access to every single part, but I would imagine you have. I mean, obviously, you have a selection of wide enough.
That
of
was
parts.
my next question, because like, do you realize where I'm going with this? The implication here, if you had access to all parts, right?
Continue.
This is where you come to like bring your ideas to fruition, instead of doing it on like a small 3D workspace just on your screen. You're more immersed in your idea and your design. I could see this
100%.
becoming a sandbox for just blueprinting your idea.
I 100% agree.
To a wide range of pieces.
And
you could bring your buddy. You could just bring your buddy. I mean, hey, like, what do you think about this? Take a walk around.
Yeah, I know. I 100% agree. And Cooper has some additional thoughts. He says the goal is to survive, build, expand your village, and attract villagers. So it is. Exploring gets you better tools and progression. So it is like a survival Minecraft. So you can get killed by skeletons, the Lego skeletons, of course. You can, in that respect.
So there's some fun. There's some fun involved. Okay, good.
Yeah, exactly. And I just don't know if you can fly around. Like, if it's a true creative mode, it sounds like it's survival craft. So I don't know how. Yeah, I just don't know how creative it is. So, but regardless, I mean, that's like you said. If people are building this in there, clearly there is some access to these types of pieces and parts and etc. Let's see if I can find anything else.
The only downside is that I would have to download Fortnite.
Me as well. Maybe it's a future episode of the CPA-fol podcast.
My PC has been pure up until this point, and now I'm gonna have to download this.
Honestly, if there was a thing, I was telling some other people, the only thing that would just be a clear 100% no questions asked to get me to download Fortnite and install it would be if they introduced Bionicle into.
You'd have to.
I would have to. They would have me cornered and bamboozled, and I would have no choice but to jump on. Like, literally no questions asked. But until then, anything's up.
Yep.
All right, we've got some more information. There's bigger monsters, and there is creative mode and survival mode. Okay. That's good to know. And Scott, it is Star Wars skins and other. There's 300 plus skins. So there are so many skins.
And you just have them, or they're unlockable as you go?
If you've already played Fortnite, my understanding is that any skin you've gotten unlocking in Fortnite, Fortnite proper, it converts those to a Lego skin.
Are you also saying that I would have to play regular Fortnite to unlock those skins to then get the Lego skins?
No, you can still play LEGO Fortnite. So literally, it's
Yeah,
LEGO.
like again, I'd still have to play Battle Royale,
You would
which is the whole
correct,
thing I don't
unless you
like.
wanted to buy money. You would have, unless you want, well, buy money and then spend said money. Yes, you would have to. You would have to play. You'd have to grind. But I think if you
Yeah,
just want to build and you don't really care about your skin, you wouldn't have to worry about that. You could maybe spend $10 to get the skin that you
yeah,
want or the couple of skins you want, and then you could. Me personally, I don't care too much about skins. I can get past that cosmetic aspect. But if you had to grind to like get new Lego pieces to build, that would be a little meh. So
yeah, yeah. Well, I love how all these questions we're asking could just have been answered by probably 10 minutes of gameplay. But
hey,
we
that's half the fun, isn't it?
yeah,
Honestly, it would be really fun to, on a future episode of the CPA-fol podcast, just get anyone in the chat in the server and see what we can make or just explore and see what
yeah,
happens. So we'll have
yeah.
to look
You
into
know,
that.
it will satisfy the co-op Lego gameplay, which until now you could never do unless you were sitting in
Oh,
the same room with somebody.
you're right. Because they didn't make the Star Wars.
Dude, that was my biggest thing with the Skywalker saga. Man, I mean, I completed that game, but I wanted so bad to be able to play it with just anyone, you know?
Yeah.
Not necessarily have to split screen or dual controller. Like, it's just give us this one thing.
And I was glad that they did like you said, they did keep the local co-op play,
Well, right, but you know,
but at the cost of the multiplayer co-op, which ironically, the complete saga that came out in 2007 has online multiplayer.
I don't know, man. I don't know why they didn't
Wait,
include it.
so maybe that's the only one? Because I remember they had an achievement. They had an achievement where you had to play a certain mission. I think it was the Bounty Hunter Pursuit mission. You had to play that with someone else. So I got Jack, if you remember Jack from college. I was like, he was literally the
Yeah.
only person in my friends list that had that game. So I was like, dude, I really need this achievement. Can you play at some point? He's like, yeah, sure. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy. As much as you and I don't care for Fortnite, they really are picking up the slack where so many people are failing, and it's kind of disappointing. But in other respects, you know, like, I don't know what you gonna do.
Yeah, and you've played. I mean, you've played most of the Lego games, right? You played Skywalker Saga, Indiana Jones, Batman, all that.
I played a little bit of Batman. I don't think I've played any of Indiana Jones or Harry Potter.
Hmm. Oh man,
Is
I
Indiana
would
Jones
recommend
really
it.
good?
I would certainly recommend if you if you find it on sale on Steam or
Yeah,
something. I would certainly recommend it. I really enjoyed those ones.
that's good to know.
Yeah, I those were ones that I went full completionist on. They were pretty fun.
You know, it's certainly good to know. And thanks for everyone that's stopping by. If there's only any new people in the chat, I want to remind you to, and old friends in the chat, make sure you like the screen, like the stream. I don't want anyone to scream, but make sure you like the stream, subscribe, and if you're really eager, hit that bell for notifications. And if you're really eager, you can consider becoming a member, a join member at the firm, at the CPA firm. You can become a member here. Of course, we have our new members scrolling across the bottom. So you help make better content. I have some early videos. Well, once we hit certain number of members, I know that in my poll that I had for members, member-only streams were something that was highly requested, highly voted by, see if I can do some percentages. I think it was like over 60%, 70% of the members voted for members-only streams. So once we hit kind of that like 10 to 20 members, I'll be super excited to looking into that because, you know, it'll just be easier and more fun to to join everyone. And just ask and you shall receive. Thank you so much, Tyler, for becoming an intern at the firm. Of course, right now, Mrs. CPA is the only manager, so you all report to her. Keep that in mind. So, but thank you so much for becoming a member. And Nick, I see you just subscribe to the channel. That is much appreciated. We, yes, Richie, the interns are unpaid. And no, Scott, your parking spot is 100% safe. Please do not be alarmed. You, as one of our associates, you are safe. Trust me. Richie, you could find out if the interns are unpaid. You never know. You never know. All right. So the starting member price, Angry Canadian, is 99 cents a month. So I wanted to keep it available to everyone. I just wanted to make it an option so anyone could very easily become an intern at 99 cents a month. That's $12 a year for you math majors and accountants like myself. So you'll learn all sorts of good stuff. But look forward. I love these streams, love getting the members, love getting kind of this interaction. This has actually turned out to be a pretty darn good stream. Currently have 16 viewers and Clever Pig becoming a member as well. The interns are soon taking over the firm. If the interns outnumber the rest of us, that's gonna be tough.
They might form a union or something. Or
they're gonna force me to pay them, and I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that. So, and yeah, Life Bricks, $12 a year means missing out on one Chipotle bowl a year. That, hey, I don't blame you. One Chipotle bowl a year, that would cause any man to rethink his choices in life. But I think for now, for this year, you made the right choice. 2024, it's going to be a great year. All right, back on track. For anyone joining, we were talking about LEGO Fortnite. I'd love to actually, I'm going to drop a poll in the chat. Have you played LEGO Fortnite yet? I'm curious to know. Slow claps. Tyler saying, CPA, you are worth $13 to me, not just 12. Hey, that your membership in 1 year will pay for one of these turtlenecks. So that's the most important thing.
You should start a little fund just for that. Buy CPA a new turtleneck.
Oh, you may have missed it on the stream. My last Bionicle build stream.
Oh, okay.
They were all saying that I should do turtleneck merch for CPA merch.
Not a bad idea.
Some like monogram or something. So it would be interesting. That's for sure. So Squid Man, you voted yes when your answer was no. So far it's 11 votes and no one has played LEGO Fortnite yet.
Interesting. So we're not the only ones.
No, I don't think anyone in chat has. Well, no. Who was acting or talking? I think Cooper has played it. I think Cooper has played, and that might be it. Which is interesting. Very interesting. So I think we've really covered LEGO Fortnite. I really think maybe next week or the week after. Next week is Christmas. No, the day before Christmas Eve. So I don't know if your plans are busy next Saturday.
I will be on my way to Gatlinburg, Tennessee for a family Christmas vacation.
Awesome. That's a fun place. That's got to be a pretty busy place at Christmas?
I've been there in the summer many times. I've never been in the winter, so you're probably correct. There's probably a little bit of hustle and bustle going on there this time of year. We'll find out.
Hopefully they have snow, because right now I don't have snow, and there's something crazy like only a 10% snow, 10% chance of snow on Christmas.
What's the weather like up there in the Midwest right now?
Currently in the Midwest, as of 7:14 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it is 47 degrees.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness. And this week, it's going to stay about 40 degrees the whole time. It'll dip into freezing. Might snow on Monday. But it's all going to melt because we're going to stick in the 40s. That's insane.
67 and raining down here.
Man, that's cold. 67, that's cold.
It is a little chilly for here.
I see you've got you might as well be wearing a turtleneck yourself. Are you wearing a long sleeve?
I'm wearing a hoodie, actually. But that being said, I don't think I've worn a turtleneck in my life.
Really? I feel like you could be a turtleneck person.
It's a mystery because I don't know. I've never. Unless one was a child before my current memories. I've never put on a turtleneck.
See, there's something about them.
Who knows? Maybe.
Well, okay, if you absolutely despise anything on your neck, like in any fashion, then yeah, obviously you'll hate them. But I just like, especially in the winter, when you have to like have a scarf or something, or it's just always chilly everywhere, having a turtleneck is like a built-in scarf. So it's an easy sell for me personally.
I see.
But, and it's...
How do those work? Can you is it like a flap you can pull up over your face?
Well, I can't pull it up that far. So depending on the turtleneck, because some of them are looser, you're probably, this is as high as it goes. And so you're probably supposed to be able to, you should wear it flipped over like this. So it's kind of clean looking, which this one works. But depending on the turtleneck, they just get really, really loose.
So you've got a
flappy.
business casual flat fold and then a casual fold up.
Exactly. So depending on the turtleneck, if it's like really loose, I'll just kind of wear it up like this and just let it fall where it may.
Interesting.
So, but yeah, it's kind of a good balance of, in my opinion, dress and casual, because it's like a t-shirt.
If you create the official CPA turtlenecks, send me one and I'll give it a try.
I think I'll have to when I finally roll that out. Stay tuned, everyone. Hopefully I'm planning something potentially crazy for Brickworld 2024. Some attire. It won't be merch, but I will be wearing it. I'm still on the fence because I probably need, let's see, right now we have a little over 6 months of lead time for Brickworld Chicago. I actually still haven't even purchased my tickets. I need to purchase those like yesterday.
Well, the way you're hyping and you're making it sound like you got this really risky outfit planned. What's going on?
Like risque? Risky or risque?
No, like risky.
I mean, it might be just because of where I have to get it from and the chances of it actually being functional is tough.
I think I know where you're going with this.
Yeah. Because it might have to travel across an ocean to get here. And so I feel like it would be something that would be comfortable, or not comfortable at all, but literally just looks acceptable and feels like garbage because of where it came from. But
we'll see.
Hey, that's the price we pay. Yo, Angry Canadian stepping it up, joining the firm at supervisor. Step number 1 is getting those interns in line. We got to get those interns in line. They're getting unwieldy, talking about something like Chipotle. Like, interns don't get Chipotle. The interns get us Chipotle. So I'm going to need you to get them in line. We got to keep them going, keep the work rolling, because this firm ain't making money on its own. We need the interns. But thank you so much, Angry Canadian, for joining. Your new hire package will be in the mail, and I hope to see you in the cubes. You're not quite office material yet. Only me and Mrs. CPA have offices as managers and the partner, so keep that in mind. Have you seen any news for 2024 Lego sets. Have you done any perusing?
Yeah. Oh man, let me tell you.
Let me hear your
I
thoughts.
started I started putting together a list, right,
Ooh.
of things that I'm definitely buying from 2024 releases. I had to stop because I'm already at $800.
So how much? $800. I'm gonna guess that's like an average of 800, probably $80 a set. Are there 10 sets in that list?
Nah, there's probably like 8 sets. A couple of them are like $130, 120, you know. But
Interesting.
out of the list, there was some sets that are coming out, even in just the first quarter, man. That they're really stepping it up with these Technic sets. I'll tell you what.
Oh yes. I gotta pull those up.
Yeah, because I don't know about you. I've never really dabbled in Technic much, but they're really starting to make some designs that are really in my uh, realm of interest.
Would those sets rhyme with Chase?
Space.
Yeah, I was trying to be a little. Let's see.
So I'm certain you have. You've seen them all, right?
I have seen them. Let me show us a little bit of real estate on these sets. Okay. So we've got, these are the old ones. I need to sort it by coming soon.
I'd say really the one that interested me from this last year was the Mars Perseverance rover.
Yep.
I was not too
Wait
much
a
into the
second.
vehicles.
Oh, are they not under?
They're not even on Lego.com yet.
Oh, really? Oh,
No,
snap.
no. You'll have to get them.
I'll have to go to Instagram.
Yeah. Or I can send you a link real quick to pull them up.
Yeah, let me just go to the old Finsta real quick. Okay, they are under space category. Okay, Squidman, the only way to help that is to become a member. You can become an intern. Okay, Cooper is saying they are under the space category. That actually is... I mean,
They are. They're Technic Space, yes. So, wait, he's saying they're on Lego.com?
Yeah. Where's space? Why am I...
Well, let's do it the easy way. I'll give you the set code numbers and just start typing them in. So first one you're gonna have is 60429. That's the smallest one.
Drum roll. Yes, so that's the city.
Yeah, there's about 5 city space sets, and then there's 4 Technic ones. So it's 9 sets I've got on the list. The Technic part numbers are 42178.
Okay.
But I don't want to glaze over these city ones either, because these are some good ones.
Yeah, I thought some of them were pretty good. I know some other people that I was talking to weren't so hot on them, which kind of surprised me a little bit. I mean, I guess I know they're not for everyone, but I thought they did a good
not even
job.
the modular station. I mean, it's small, but it's a good design.
See. So yeah, this is a 4+, of course, but it's got some good minifig. One minifig? No, 2 minifigs. But I mean, it's 4+. All right, move on to the next one. The next cheapest one.
60, next cheapest one.
Yep.
Would be, yeah, it just goes by order of number. So 60429, 60430.
60430.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Tyler's ready to not become a member anymore. He said he genuinely almost fell asleep talking about these space sets. Yeah, no, this one was cool. I liked this one.
Yeah.
Interstellar Spaceship. $20. You get a nice little build. It is a flat build, But
Dude,
it's
we
got like those
all of
cool.
not just that. All of us as a kid built some little spaceship that looked pretty similar to this, right? Out of just random pieces.
Yeah. No,
Maybe,
I agree, and even I love
yeah.
that back aspect where the wings kind of splay out, so you kind of have some
Mm-hmm.
functionality with. Is the thing going slow? Is it about to land? Is it in attack mode or whatever you really wanna do?
Got a little drone, and what can only be described as either some space cache or a display tablet.
Yeah, and I imagine that's
It's a
printed.
display.
Oh
It's a
yeah, it's got to
display
be printed.
tablet.
And that fig, look at that minifig. It's just missing arm printing. That's literally all it's missing. It's got like toe, foot,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
waist, and like man. And I know their own sets, their own lines they can do are always really good. And look at to say who says it? Look at the size of that thing. Is that that's not Biggs. It's Dak from New Hope. Look at the size of that thing.
Yeah.
And that's a really good. I know she's obviously holding it closer to the camera, so you have some forced perspective. But all right, the next one, 60431. We'll kind of go through these pretty quick until just to get to the Technic ones, of course. I'm not as on this one as the other or the ship one, but I'm more of a ship person
No,
anyways.
I'm not as super hot on this one either, but I'm gonna get the whole line if I'm gonna get most of them. So I mean, $30.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah. And hey, Anger Canadian, that I've never looked into gifting YouTube memberships, but either I downgrade to intern and give out interns, or I give out supervisor memberships. Oh, wow, that seems like a giant flaw where you can only give out memberships at the level you're at. That's weird. I mean, either works, whatever you want to do. I am down for. Okay, next one, 60432. Okay, obviously getting a bit more beefy.
Oh, but you also notice how they've got a range here.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. And then it's stepping up.
I really like the rims, right? Hubcaps or whatever you want to call them on that rover.
Yep.
It's just a cool design. So, I was telling, for those of you who know Brick Fleet on Instagram, he's a huge fan of. He is a huge fan of power miners, and I kind of jokingly said to him, they're bringing back space miners, and he kind of laughed, was like, yeah, exactly. And this is kind of what that feels like. They're creating this new kind of theme that's replacing or very reminiscent of power miners, because they're looking at aliens, and they're picking up gems and stuff. And man, these minifigs are crazy.
Dude, I'm all about it. I'm all about these.
1, 2, 3, 4 minifigs, but you've got a lot of other builds. So yeah, no, that's 85 is steep for me.
The little alien squids, they've been in like 1 or 2 of the sets so far.
Okay. All right, let's get into. Oh my goodness, this one is crazy. Modular space station.
Yeah, it is. How could you not be on board with this, man? This is a sick set.
I'm just like trying to take this all in right now. Wow.
And
I like how they've modulated or modified the helmet design to be a little more space looking. Whenever I say that Lego has made a new helmet or a new piece that I haven't seen before, it's always been used before. So I'm curious if anyone in the chat knows how new this helmet piece is, because it looks new to me.
Yeah, it looks new to me as well, but we could both be wrong.
Especially this yellow one. I saw someone comment that it kind of looks like a Halo Spartan helmet if you just had the gold tinted face.
Yeah, that, and I also it kind of reminds me of the helmet from the actual movie The Martian.
Oh, true, true. So, Squidman, either of the helmet pieces, and or
Yeah.
both of them. I didn't mean to say and or, because we both know how I feel about and or. But yeah, no, black visor on this helmet would be fantastic. So yeah, either of those helmet pieces, I'm curious how new they are, and if I just haven't been getting them at all.
And what are your thoughts on the price for this one? What do you think?
For 110,
That's that's pretty reasonable, right?
how many? Let's see how many pieces. And there's a lot of huge pieces in this set. Wow. Yeah. No, that's a really good price. I would need to see it in person. I know these kids are playing with it, but I feel like I would still need to see it in person because the size. I need to know how much the landscape of it. I feel like that's really important.
I don't know why they show kids playing with it. They should market it where it shows an adult, like putting it on a safe shelf. I don't get it, man.
7+, scratch that out. We don't need that. This is 17 plus or 18, 27 plus. But it's cool how you can like it is a true modular because that you can see even they're taking the different canisters and they're putting them together in all sorts of different orders. So that aspect is really cool as well.
Yep.
So I think the endless play aspect is
modular. The whole modular is like the pods. They come out of the station, they dock together, they go back to the station.
Exactly. Thanks for stopping by, Angry Canadian. Thanks for becoming, I believe, the newest member, if I recall. Maybe one other person. I think you are the newest member. And hope you have a great day. I'm sure we'll see you again on a future stream. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. Let's go to the... Is this the last one? 604...
No, there's two. The city mode has two more, but there's...
Oh my goodness.
There's the technical ones. The technical ones are the really good ones, though.
Mm-hmm. I mean, when these all go on sale for $40, I'll probably swoop them all up, honestly.
$40 down from $134?
Well, this one will go down to $70 at the cheapest. Yeah, so maybe I won't grab this one. But the last one will probably go to $40. $109 to $40 or $50.
Eventually, sure.
Eventually, yeah. It could be 3 years, but... This one is interesting. Oh, hey, Tyler, there's your gold... There's your golden black visor. Hopefully we get a good picture of those minifigs. Okay. Oh, he's like the general.
Those are some Admiral pips on his shoulder there.
That's cool.
And he's got like a cane too. What is this guy? Like a...
He should not be in space, let's be honest.
Yeah. What's the lore here? He's some...
And here's this the helmet again, the other kind of Master Chief helmet, except it's in like a dark or a brownish, a muddy brown. Man, they're not going to give us a better...
And the name of this set, isn't it like a rocket launch pad? Is that what it's called?
It is called Space Base, some rhyming, and Rocket. Oh, they missed the perfect opportunity to call this set the Space Base and the Rocket Docket.
Oh,
come on, guys. Come on.
Write it in.
Space Base and Rocket Docket. Come on. Why did you guys call me before you named this set? Darn it. Yeah, there's the general. That helmet is sweet. Oh, and they've got pistons over here too. That's kind of cool. But yeah, no, great set. Still kind of too spicy pricey for me. So, all right, you said there's one more. I want to get to these Technic sets, but I'm still kind of curious.
Yeah, 60428 is the one you missed. You started on 60429. It might be the cheapest one.
Oh, yeah.
The cheapest one, yeah.
Yep. So there, anyone who wants that helmet can get.
It's for the minifigure.
Yeah. And that light orange is okay. I mean, I'd rather have that in like a OD green. All right, 60435.
No, if you want to go to Technic ones, you're gonna have to go to 42178 to start.
just want to. Okay, so we did get. You said 604260. One more time.
No, 42178 is where Technic starts, I believe.
Hey, Squidman,
Yeah.
if you want that emoji, you have to. You're gonna have to become a member. Let's see.
That's definitely the number. They might not be on the site yet, dude.
Darn. All right, so now I'm gonna go to Instagram. In the meantime, Tyler says the Sandman from the new Marvel set can't connect to the studs at the top of the No Way Home set. That's kind of disappointing. And I did see that it looked like they someone else did it, but they may have just plopped it on top, which is would be a little disappointing. Okay, so let's go to. Yeah, that's kind of. Isn't that what they made it for, Tyler, to connect? Did I already pass it?
If you need me to, I can send you a link here real quick. We got some good picks.
All right, which one are you starting with? Because I do have one of them.
It would be the there's two rovers. It'd be one of the two rovers.
Oh, we already looked at that.
Yeah, we saw that already.
Oh, let's look at the.
I'll do the orrery. You know how long I've been waiting for a Lego
I know,
orrery?
you mentioned it in a previous when we were looking through Lego idea sets. 42179.
I'll probably buy a couple of these ones, honestly.
Yep, nothing. Man, yeah, in one of our first Lego ideas walkthroughs, you said you wanted a working one. Do you think this one actually works and is functioning?
What do you define as working? I think it spins around. I don't know if it keeps an accurate orbit scientifically.
So that little gear, you spin that little gear and it runs around.
So you spin the gear, and the long arm, the large long arm, takes the Earth and the moon and spins it around the sun, while at the same time it spins the moon around the Earth.
Yep.
And I believe the Earth rotates as well.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, it does have that joint right there.
Yep. So there's three orbits happening. I'm not sure how accurate the spacing of it or the speed of it is compared to the size of the thing, but you know what I mean. It's a small Lego set.
Yep. So what do you think the flat earthers have to say about this one?
The whole movement has been disbanded when this release set was announced. They had to hang their heads in shame.
Will we see this set canceled because of the flat earthers that have infiltrated Lego Systems Inc?
No, I don't think so. I think this is a big win for the round Earth community.
This will put the debate to bed once and for all. Oh, and I just noticed the month stickers down here at the bottom. That's actually really cool.
Okay, so actually I didn't notice those before either. So maybe the arm does. Oh, okay, man. You know what I'm gonna do?
I mean, you have to build one, obviously, when you get it.
Oh, I'm gonna buy like 3 of them. I wonder if you could connect this to a motor.
One of those Lego motors.
I've got some ideas here.
$80. This one's $80.
Yeah.
So I'd buy one early on and then wait for a Black Friday sale or something.
I was about to ask, is this on your radar? I mean, it's pretty.
It would have to be on a pretty good sale, just personally. But I mean, I understand it is amazing, and yeah, there's been so many ideas for this set, or a set like this, that it was just a matter of time.
Mm-hmm.
But there's certainly so many other priorities as far as sets go. And how do you feel about those blue Technic pieces all over the place? Do they bother you or not really, because there's other blue in the set?
It doesn't really bother me, but the thing about them is you could easily swap those pieces out for like black pieces if you really wanted to.
You actually
right?
can't, because if you recall, that piece was disbanded in the early 2000s because Lego needed to change it to blue because people were getting, I don't know if they did test groups or whatnot, but the piece was getting confused with the black, with this piece.
Where it's
If you can
connected
see
on
it.
both sides and not across on one side.
Yep. So that's an axle versus a pin. The
Well,
axle is the cross.
that's just a lack of attentiveness, in my opinion. But
100%. So it is a super rare piece. Well, not. I guess comparatively, it's super rare. It was in a lot of Bionicle sets, and so I have a handful of those pieces, but I probably have like 20 of them total in all my Bionicle pieces. Oh, probably 40 in all my Bionicle sets. So it's not as easy to replace, unfortunately. But
well, it
You still
doesn't
could.
bother me. You know,
Okay.
back to the original
Yeah.
statement. It doesn't bother me
Yeah.
at all.
that's good. So
Pretty
that's a
dry.
huge win for you, $80. That's awesome. Now the one that has everyone kind of
Oh,
in a
dude,
frenzy.
Are you getting Starfield vibes from this at all? I am a little bit.
Yeah, just like any sort of space, anything. And
Yeah.
I mean, VTOL, they're literally in Call of Duty, you can get a VTOL as a kill streak, which is kind of
Really?
hilarious.
I haven't played a Call of Duty since 2016, so
I wonder what the price is going to be. It's got to be easy 150. One maybe even 160. This one's going to be spicy pricey, but it looks great. Like Tyler said,
I think that is the most expensive one on the list.
because we don't know the price yet. I don't think.
No, I think I do. Give me a second.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. This is called what's the number? 42181.
42181.
Give me a second.
Oh yeah, there's the rover. Two
I know I
rovers.
saw the price. I know I saw the price somewhere because I was adding it all up because I was going to be like, how much am I spending this year?
This year so far.
Yeah. Give me a second. I know I saw it somewhere. Lego 42181.
It's going to be fun, though, to see the number of people that remake this one into an Osprey. So I'm kind of excited for that in a way.
It looks like the consensus is that this will be $99.
What? No way. That's kind of insane. That's... Here, let's get a picture of the Osprey next to it. Let's do this. Copy link.
Yeah, I see two sources that say $99. So then that might just be everyone getting their wrong information from the same place.
Look at that.
But it's only 1,300. It's only 1,300 pieces.
And there's a lot of big pieces, though. I would guess it has to be over $100.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
That's
We'll see.
But let's see the comparison to the Osprey. Literally, you put the little helicopter rotors on it, and it's an Osprey. Literally.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I see it.
But it is, regardless, it is still really cool. I do love the usage of the Technic pieces. Do you think this set will be rife with stickers?
Let me take. Yes, those look like stickers to me.
Because that's gonna be annoying. But
Not for the trained eye.
that's
CPA.
yeah. There's just a lot of them. There's a ton of them over the top.
But you know what's interesting is that the exploration rover is $50 more expensive than this set.
Whoa. First, real quick, I just noticed it's got the Jedi Interceptor canopy on the as the front piece. That's kind of cool. It's straight up
Crossover.
clear. Yeah, that's fun. And that's the other thing is this is supposed to be it looks like it's supposed to be a remote control, or what's the word? What would you call it? Unmanned. It's an unmanned vehicle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of interesting. I wonder if that's how they rationalized it. So is this the rover you're referring to?
Yeah. I see that as 149.99.
I mean, that thing looks huge. It looks massive.
Well, it is. Can you see the? Is there a picture of the back of the box? You can really, it really gives a better look of.
I don't see one of the back of the box.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Got a lot of detail. The rover actually can. You know how it's kind of closed together. It can pull, expand outwards.
Oh, snap! Nice.
Yeah. To carry some additional cargo. It's got a nice ramp in the back.
Yeah, no, I feel like in a couple years, these ones are going to be worth a pretty penny if a lot of people sleep on them. Because it's got the inspired by NASA Mars rover concepts in the bottom. And it's got a lot of that kind of stuff. And it's got that space theme. It's got a lot of good stuff going for it that'll really help it. And hey, Tyler, how's that box art? That box art looks really, really good with behind the rover. They could have it's not 18 plus, so they wouldn't have done the black, but they've got the black around the edges. But then the actual rover is on Mars with the night sky in it, which probably isn't accurate, I don't think. But anyways, it looks cool. So, no, it looks great. All right. The next one has got to be cheaper. This one looks like a smaller set.
Yes. That is $34.99.
Oh, I might have to get that one. I really like this one.
435 pieces.
Wow. I really like this one. It's got just enough flash and pizzazz for me. Mm-hmm. And it's cheap enough. And I do really like those tires.
And again, the interceptor windshield piece, or the cockpit piece.
Yep.
Yeah, and when you add all these together, it's $800.
Just all those space sets.
Well, it's like 7 something, but I'm with tax and shipping, I'm spending 8.
But for I'm saying just those the space ones.
Just all the space ones. That's it.
Wow.
That's all I put into my calculator here, and I had to stop because I was also going to be adding, a couple other that I had piqued my interest for 2024.
That's crazy. $800
bucks
for all of the Lego City and Lego Technic space sets.
Yeah. A sacrifice, none too small.
So if you're going to leave those in boxes, though, I would certainly wait a while to get those on sale.
The orrery.
Besides the orrery.
At least one of those. Yeah.
But I would say for all the other ones, definitely get those ones on sale, as they will only get cheaper unless Lego decides to give us a surprise price increase. But
yeah,
I feel like you might be
hype
safe
us up
there.
and then
yeah. So Scott, what does the ship cost? What do the ships cost again? Or what? I think this one is allegedly $100.
Allegedly, yes.
Allegedly $100. This next one is allegedly $150. The big rover.
Correct.
The small rover is $34.99 or $39.
$34.99.
$34.99. And then the Kawasaki is probably $69.99.
$79.99.
Gonna have to wait till that goes on sale if I want it, but I don't know if I want it really.
Part of you wants it.
Part of me, yeah. I mean, it does look pretty slick.
What about the McLaren? You looked at the McLaren at all?
Thankfully, those don't strike my fancy too much. So I can live with not getting that one for sure. But especially if any surprise Bionicle lots show up on my doorstep that I can't say no to, it's going to be I will move earth, water, and mountain to get those.
Oh, does Mrs. CPA know about this?
She knows about it. Hey, I just have to cross my fingers and hope another one doesn't come my way. Because this one was literally, I don't know if I've talked about it on a podcast yet. Yeah, no, I did last week with Mrs. CPA on the therapy. I called it CPA-fol therapy. And we just talked about like Lego purchasing, hobbies, how to balance that in relationships.
I was on the stream, but unfortunately I was on a flight. And,
okay.
My YouTube is supposed to download my subscriptions, and for some reason it downloaded half your stream, and I was in the middle of watching it,
and just died.
It just died.
Oh,
yeah,
that stinks. It was just getting a little too fire and a little too spicy. Probably YouTube just like, let's hold off on this one. So, yeah, but no, it's hopefully. It would have to be an insanely good deal for me to pull the trigger on another one just because of how much was in there.
Right. Gotcha.
Yeah. So it is what it is. All right. I mean, as far as Lego news, I think that's about all I know. Lego Fortnite and these couple of the new Lego Space Technics were about all that I really had. Just because.
I mean, I don't know if we've talked about it at all yet, but I do like the spring festival sets. Have we talked about those, or did you talk about them?
I did a video on those that did pretty well.
Okay, I must have missed that one.
Let's see. The algorithm is not being my friend apparently. So we've got the family reunion, the auspicious dragon. And then the calendar.
I kind of want the calendar. I don't know if I want to spend $30 on it necessarily. But
what's
it's
it called?
Cool calendar.
Because it's not showing up.
Festival calendar. I mean, because this is, you can just use this as a desk calendar. Just change the 4 to a 5, whatever.
All right, festival calendars right here, $30. Yeah, I mean,
I would spend 15 to 20 on it. Probably is what I'd spend.
It's probably the two minifigs that are really,
yeah,
pushing that up to the $30 range.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty simple. I do really like the family reunion. Once that drops to sub 100 next year when they go on sale. It'll be tough
70,
to say
maybe,
no.
Maybe 70 range. This sounds about right for what I'd pick it up at.
Ooh, 70 would be really, really good.
Well, yeah, I don't see myself buying this until it's close to retirement date, honestly. That one particularly.
It looks so good. I love the detail inside the house is so fun. Especially the toilet, which is what I pointed to a lot. I love the design and the stairs and just kind of everything. It's just a fun set. And there's how many figs? Like 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 minifigs. Crazy. Absolutely crazy.
That's some good minifigs. It's a good number.
Yep.
What is that? Oh, okay, he's wearing like a dragon.
Yeah, he's got a dragon hat type thing on. The auspicious dragon, little pricey, but it does have those Bionicle pieces. So, obviously Bionicle's coming back. I mean, I never had any doubt, but this just kind of proves.
I think you're willing it back. You're willing it back.
Dude, I love that I'm kind of becoming that person. I want to be that person that gets people back into Bionicle. I know.
The chosen one, the one they foretold.
I'm the bionic chosen one, and Brickmaster Harry recently made a reel on Instagram that he went to his Bricks and Minifig store and bought a set that he didn't expect getting at all, and it was a Bionicle Inika set, and I was like, dude, please tell me that was because we talked about Bionicle. He's like, yep, I was waiting for your comment. So I was like, yes. And then even Tyler said that he pulled out one of his old Bionicles that he really, really enjoyed as a kid. So I feel like this time around, if Lego brought it back, it would get the proper care and attention, and I would be the best free marketing for them, even if it was just, okay, it can't be brick built like the gift with purchase. It has to be dedicated Bionicle parts, pieces, masks, actual masks, not printed or stickers on system brick pieces. So fingers crossed, hopes are flowing, and I believe that we will win.
As kind of a final set here, you may have already made a reel or a video about this, I don't know, but I pre-ordered it already.
Oh.
The January, the set that releases January 1st.
The Auspicious Dragon?
No, the Polaroid camera.
Oh, the Polaroid camera. I actually have not talked about that at all. But that is, I think a lot of people are going to like that one.
Dude, it just those little art pieces, those little postcards, obviously the Polaroid photos, but they're like little postcards that those are super cool.
Let's pull this up. And of course, it's the, an Instagram app logo. One it used to be. Of course, it's not anymore.
No, the Instagram app logo was a Polaroid camera for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I think it still was when we were in college, wasn't it? It was still the Polaroid camera, wasn't it?
Sounds right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember when it changed. I know there's some thumbnail or some picture somewhere that has the by years. Yeah. But no, it looks, obviously looks really, really good. I'm surprised. Is this a LEGO Ideas? Yep, this is a LEGO Ideas.
Yep.
I will have to track down this designer. And we can
I believe it has a little mechanism to like push out the photos, like launch, eject. Yeah, that was the word I was looking for. Launch. Jeez.
Oh yeah, you push the red button.
Yeah.
Nice. No, that's really cool.
It's a real camera, and whatever you take, when you snap a photo, the photo comes out in Lego form. Like,
that's really cool.
It just snaps a photo and prints out a Lego photo right there.
That's genius.
For $70, man.
That's actually cheaper than a real Polaroid camera. Oh, here we got a video. I want to see them take a picture of it. Okay, took a picture. Clever pig. Genius. Rig that red button to a stud shooter and prank your friends. So you hold it up, smile for the picture, and then you push it and it ping. But no, you get one of those. I don't have it in front of me. You know the late 2000s shooting mechanism where it was the long Technic piece with the rubber bullet on the front, and it had the strong spring.
You talking like what Star Wars uses for blaster bolts?
No, it was a projectile. Here, let me get... Where is it? Oh, I have access to one real quick.
I think I might as well, if we're talking about the same thing. I don't have it in this office.
It was basically the... Oh, man, this thing is so dusty. Oh, my goodness. It was... And I might have to push the button to eject it. Here we go. This one.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, okay.
This thing is solid. And the spring mechanism was very strong because it needed to be to shoot it. And so putting that in your Polaroid camera. Oh, dude, you just replace it so that that black piece right here. The black piece on the front is this thing. And it just shoots it out.
Lego had no idea what this product would be used for. Definitely not the intended purpose.
Oh, that would be amazing. Someone needs to make that happen. You need to make that happen. New video idea.
All right. I'll write it down.
When will I don't. My sets are so dusty. This is so bad. Like this is horrible. Let's see if I can. Here, I'll get a comparison. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is so gross.
I think you need to have a word with the maid or the housekeeper.
Unfortunately, I don't think the stay-at-home housewife maker doesn't cover cleaning Lego or dusting off Lego, and I guess I don't blame her because that would be.
I guess that's pretty low on the homemaking
quite a
priority
chore.
list.
That would
can
be
understand.
Yeah. So, all right. Any other news? Any other sets that you're aware of?
The only other one
You
that
got
I'm
your
kind
eye
of
on?
mulling over is that the astronaut, little display astronaut. It's kind of goofy looking in my opinion, but I'm sure you know which one I'm talking about.
Yep.
It's a little goofy looking.
The creator.
Yeah. I'm thinking about it. I just wish something about it. It's a little goofy. I'm not sure if I can put my finger on it.
Oh, I know exactly what it is. It's because he's wearing sick little Adidas Superstars.
What?
His shoes are Adidas
Oh.
Superstars.
They do kind of look like
You
that.
see it?
don't they?
Oh my goodness. That's literally the first thing I saw first thing I thought of.
Yeah.
I mean, that big gold piece is pretty awesome, though.
Yeah, and it's an interesting set. And just something. What are the other two things you can make out of this, anyways?
A little ship
Okay.
and a dog, Sputnik,
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, the astronaut dog. Yeah.
and it's got Bionicle pieces on it too. That's cool.
Yeah. I'm interested. I don't have it on any kind of like priority buy.
Yeah.
Like finding it on sale. And we'll
Yeah,
probably pick it up.
and $55, like that's
Yeah.
you wait for that to be 25 or 30, and then think about it. So interesting, yeah. Well, I think that's about all from me. If that's all from you, we'll
I believe so. I think that wraps it.
get on out of here. Thanks everyone for stopping by. Thanks for all the new members. Greatly appreciated. Wonderful to see the firm growing. I think that's always wonderful to see. So we'll keep the content flowing. Our Instagram, and I like making the reels. I made a couple of new reels and shorts, so glad to be pushing those out there. But yes, and Merry Christmas. We might have a stream next week. We might not. Probably won't after the week after Christmas. I think I'll definitely be tied up. Won't be able to do one then. But then the week subsequent to New Year's, I think it's actually the first Saturday of the new year. I do have something.
6th of January.
Yep, the 6th of January. I do have something special planned, a special CPA-fol podcast planned. So make sure you stay tuned in for that. And I didn't keep my promise, and with the Lego designers, it has been tougher to get than I thought. So it's scheduling conflicts mainly. So we'll see about that in the future, as it's definitely still on the table. Just gotta make sure I'm ahead of things. For a Saturday stream, it's best to get to them before Thursday.
Probably.
So make sure it works in their schedule. But no, it's all good, and we've got all the time in the world. So I have no issues or no reservations that we'll get stuff figured out. But thank you so much, everyone, for stopping by. Thanks, Braconomy, for joining us once again. And we will see you all on the next episode, next videos this week, whatever else comes out. We'll see you next on the CPA-fol podcast and the LEGO CPA.